All right, guys, so this is absolutely revolutionary. I think it's amazing. You'll see, as I mentioned, technology is more and more a part of really everything that we're doing, even in the RV market. This is totally new. This is going to be, again, another one of those things that eventually will find its way into the rest of the views. And again, I can't give you a date, but later on, a couple years from now, a year from now, I can't tell you exactly, but it will find its way into it. You can do so much from this. So you can control things from the panel. You can also control things whenever you're close. You can control things like, basically when I say close, when you can see the RV, not like with binoculars, when you can see it at a reasonable distance, you can connect to Bluetooth and you can operate. That's when you have more control of the nitty gritty into it. And then when you're far, you can get it over Wi-Fi as long as the coach does have Wi-Fi, which comes into play with that 360 plus that you have. Now, when you're far, you can do things, you know, you can pull your awning in if you forgot that. You can do lights, you can do generator, you can change the temperature settings if you have a dog in here or something like that. You're not going to be able to do things like slides and jacks just because that you want to be able to see when you're pulling in to make sure you don't make a silly mistake like we tend to do. But as far as the panel itself, I mean, this is so insane, guys. So you can probably see, if not, for your like house battery status, your propane, all of this, you have two different increments. So you have the exact percentage increments of how much you have in each tank. And also so that's good, because then I know like 1/3, 2/3, and 3/3 doesn't really mean much to me, but 49% means a lot more to me. Now even more so, okay, 49%, but what does that convert to gallons? Then I gotta remember how much fresh water I have and do the math there. No, I don't have to do that. On this, it has it below. So you're at 49%, you've got 15 gallons of fresh water. It's so just brilliant. It just takes all the guesswork out of it, which is what we really like to see. We don't want to leave you guessing. Now going into guesswork, there is going to be a way where Winnebago can help troubleshoot with you whenever you're out on the road. Like they can actually, we'll eventually be able to get direct access to this with your approval, so they can help you troubleshoot. So you're not just like out there stranded, trying to say, yeah, I did this, I did that, I did that. They'll actually be able to see what's wrong with it and help you in real time, which is amazing. So gonna go into a little bit more of the nitty gritty now. So you can access your lights. Again, something that's so crazy, the level of customization. So you can see the lights here, they all have percentage increments. I have them all at 100% right now. Like you can't just go, like whereas a lot of RVs, you can go a brighter setting or a dimmer setting. You can do this, I mean, to the exact percentage, or actually within fives, which still, no one's gonna notice a 1% change in lighting. But I mean, you can change this to exactly what you want. Now, even better, you have preset settings, so almost similar to like on the Mercedes chassis, how you have 3 preset settings for your drivers and your driver and passenger seat. This is kind of similar. You have 3 preset settings. This, you can have a morning setting, depending on if you're a morning person or not. Like you could have all lights 100% in the morning when you hit that button. You could have them set at like 60%, or you can have, you know, a little date night setting if you want, dimmed lights, you know, Marvin Gaye, that type of stuff. No, you can't do the music yet, but maybe eventually, I don't know. But back out of the lighting, so you're gonna have your water system controls here. You can control your tank heating pads, your water heater, water pump, all that cool stuff. Even you can change whether you're in comfort or eco in the water and in the water heater, which if you guys are familiar with the trim system, just controls how fast it heats up, how much energy it's using. You can control your awning here as well. You can control, wow, that's crazy. So you can even change the setting of the awning light. I say that, it says 100%. It might not be registering my finger, but that's pretty cool too. You can retract or extend it from here. Again, you can do this from your phone as well with the Winnebago Connect app. This is an awesome setting here. So I mentioned when you're afar, you can use Wi-Fi to change the temperature settings, but even right here, you can do preset parameters. So you can change the max temperature it'll let the RV get to, and then the minimum temperature that it'll get to. So basically, instead of having to worry about, oh man, I hope Ruffles doesn't get too hot inside, you can know for a fact Ruffles not gonna get too hot inside. So I kind of mentioned earlier too, with the propane generator, you do have another way of running your air conditioner. So you do still have 2000 watt inverter on this, but now you're gonna have 320 amp hour lithium battery. That's gonna be standard on the 24Ts. On the previous year models, if you had, or even current year models, if you ordered the lithium batteries with the views, it'd be 2 120 amp hour batteries. So more lithium than that, 120 amp hours more than what you would have on the other option. So you can run the AC. If you guys are familiar with the Winnebago Revel of old, the 2024 and 2023 Revel, it's the same battery that's on that. So fantastic battery, and you can use that, run your AC, and then whenever your battery gets low, you can crank up the generator, charge the battery back, run the air condition, and then turn the gen off whenever the battery's at full thrust. So that kind of brings us into the energy management segment down here. So with this, it's one of those things where it's simple, where if you just want to turn this thing on and use it, you can, or if you want to get like super tweaky into the settings and change all this stuff and know exactly, you know, like what kind of wattage you have coming in and what kind of wattage you have going out, you can do that at all times. This is a thing that I actually really like too. So with the inverter right now, we're running the AC with our battery and have the inverter on. So it shows how much wattage of the inverter that I'm using. Like I don't think I've ever seen that on any other system. Maybe the newest Revel that came out, I don't even know. But that's just like I know, okay, with using 1200 watts right now with the air condition, I'm not gonna be able to turn on the microwave without shedding a load. So that's just really, really convenient. Also, it tells you exactly how much time you have left on the air condition and then percentage increments of the charge as well. Going back, so we've got climate control here. You do have the Truma Aventa air condition, which from any air conditioner I've seen, this is one of the most quiet ACs on the market. When you go to the high setting, it gets a little bit louder. Typically, no one's running it on the high. You have it on medium or low. I have it on medium right now, and it's probably less than what most air conditioned noise puts out at low settings. So it's really, really impressive. From here, you can also operate your galley vents. You can open them, close them, turn those on low, high, medium as well. Same with the bathroom vent. And then you can even operate your slide out from here. So this begs the question, okay, well, what if this panel goes out? We hope it doesn't, and we don't think it will. It's gone through a lot of rigorous testing. Winnebago spent millions of dollars on this to make sure this system functions properly, but hey, life happens, stuff breaks. So what am I gonna do if that panel goes out? How do I get my slide out in? Well, remember we talked about, you got a manual control for your slide out. You've got also a manual control for your leveling jack. So if this panel goes out, you're not gonna have that, you know, freak out moment of, oh no, I'm stuck. You'll still be able to get out, still be able to do what you need to do in order to get you somewhere where you can get this thing fixed. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but we always like to plan in contingency just in case.